Hey everybody, this is a very large object here, and I ordered a 2DS from eBay because I have been using my 3DS and it's a little small, a little on the smaller side. So I was like, I want to see if I can get a 2DS for pretty cheap. Turns out that's not going to happen. A lot of people didn't really go for the 2DS, like the new one. So there's not a lot for sale on Goodwill. So went to eBay and we'll see how this one turns out. I know the top screen is a little delicate, so we'll see how that pans out there. So I did, as you guys know, back in Aya Neo, back in March. And I then upgraded, I paid for the upgrade for that as well. So that's not shipping until the middle of next month, as opposed to the end of this one. So I was like, I'll get something to, bide my time. Because the 2DS is a pretty good system here. So let's take a look here. So it comes with the original charger, which I lost my original charger on my 3DS. So this is going to be pretty nice. I do have a spare charger. So let's see. I am actually going to pause this and I'm going to cut it. I need a tripod set up, but I haven't gotten around to ordering that yet. So with the power of the video magic, you're going to see this open right about now. And let's see. Let's take a look. So packaging in here. Get a full first-person experience here with this. All right, so here it is. I got the purple and silver because that's what the Game Boy Advance is. It was purple and silver, and the Game Boy Advance is my favorite Nintendo system. So we'll see. So that looks. Circle pad feels good. The nub feels like the nub. I've never actually used the nub in person, so we'll see how that goes. The buttons. I like that they actually went back to buttons like this. The home button. The D-pad. Feels like a D-pad. It's pretty good. I wish it was a little bit bigger. But that's fine. So let's see if this thing turns on. There's the blue. See if it happens. See if this, oop. Here we go. Looks like it was factory reset. I think. New folder. Nothing in there. Okay, so I guess I'll just have to move my old 3DS to this one. The lid is nice and sturdy. People said, "Oh, it shakes, it shakes, it shakes." It's fine. So it has the L and Z. And the R and Z, a little charging port. It has an IR if you ever want to like send data, at like a couple kilobits per second. It's usually good for like really small data transfer. But this does have Amiibo support, so I can put an Amiibo on this base here. The screens. Okay, let me turn this off. Power off. The screen is in great condition, as you could tell here. I don't see a scratch on this. Same with the bottom screen here. I do have a case. Let me actually grab that and I'll be right back. And here's the case. So I can place some games in there. And I have a clear shell here. So we'll see how that turns out there. And there we are. There's the case. looking pretty good. Oh man, this circle pad, it doesn't feel bigger than the other one, but because my hand has this much nicer grip on it, it feels so good. I gotta say, Nintendo knew what they were doing with these circle pads. They are really comfy. So that's about that. I do have some tempered glass screen protector for the top screen and a plastic one for the bottom, because I am getting a stylus that goes in here, but don't have one currently. It's a telescoping one, so it's not super short. So, and here's a little bonus at the end. Here's the original 3DS and the 2DS XL. Not that much bigger for a way bigger screen, as you can see here. Yeah, massive difference here. Gonna have a lot more fun with this. So, as you can probably tell, I have everything set up here. Now, interesting thing with the 2DS XL here. There was parental controls on it, so I actually had to call Nintendo, and they helped me out with that in recovering that link. That pin for it. But now I'm transferring over data. Here it has a little Pikmin running around. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I did apply the screen protector. It looks pretty good. Can't really tell it's there. This bottom one, I can see just a little bit of a bubble there, but I'm not going to be too fussed about it. Main content's going to be on the top screen anyway. The case, it's nice. It was $15, so it's not like it's super crucial here. But yeah, when you buy from eBay or anybody, if they have parental lock on the system, you can reset it. You can either do it through the Nintendo way, or there is a way that doesn't cost any money. The Nintendo way costs 50 cents, and that's fine. I wasn't too fussed about that. But as you can see here, this is a massive difference in size. Like, it's way bigger. I did format a SD card to fit into this system, a micro SD card, 128 gig. So that's going to be quite nice. There's only 32 gigs for this one. And that's going to be pretty nice. One thing of note with the 2DS here, with the micro SD card slot, if your micro SD card is formatted exFAT, it won't be able to see it. You have to format it to FAT32. You can't do that with Windows by default. You're going to have to use a program to format it to FAT32 and use 32 kilobyte cache for that to work properly. Right now, it's transferring all the data over. It's going to take forever, but I don't feel like waiting for the store to download stuff. So, and I will be modifying this system here, and gonna have quite a bit of fun with this. Get to play all my DS games and save them locally here. This 3DS, I'm probably gonna just put it on a shelf, keep it for, it's in good shape, and quite frankly, I want to keep it that way. But we'll see how this goes. As you can see, the circle pad is a little worn, a little gray, darker here, and this one is. But I would say they're about the same size, yeah, give or take. This nub, I was really skeptical about this nub, but I started interacting with the menus, and it's actually really responsive. So the C-Stick. I'm glad they moved away from these buttons here. These feel really cheap. It was neat that it was implemented into the body, into the bezel, but this is rather flimsy. You can feel the micro switches underneath. You might as well just have micro switches that are just, you know, sitting there with a nice little button exposed. But yeah, so the SD card slot and the game card go in the bottom. I think that's preferable to it being on the top like this, because if something bumps that, it will eject the card. But I do think having the SD card slot on the side was fine. That was an okay decision on their part. But yeah, I'm not gonna miss the 3D at all, I don't think. I think I'm gonna be perfectly fine with the 2D stuff. As you can see, the sliders always all the way down. I never use it. It's just too much of a pain. So I guess I'll see you guys on my next video. This was just a short update on the 2DS here. And I really can't wait to get my Aya Neo and show you guys all the stuff that I'll be able to do with it. 8 cores, 16 threads, and 8 Vega GPU cores on the go is going to be really exciting. It makes me actually wonder if I'm going to keep the Steam Deck when I get it or not. I might sell the Steam Deck and keep the Aya, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I thought it was going to be the other way around, but we're going to see how that goes. Especially because the Aya runs on Windows by default and has software in Windows to make it, you know, a really handheld friendly environment with Aya Space or whatever. But yeah, so this is a small update video here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.